Hey everybody, welcome to WP EasyCart. Today in this video tutorial we're going to talk about permalinks, what they are, how to fix them, how to work with permalinks, and why you should know what permalinks are. It's really a critical piece to WordPress. It can really affect your search engine optimization, your rankings in Google, and there's good ways to do it, there's bad ways to do it, and there's also a lot of compatibility things to consider with permalinks. It's probably one of the most misunderstood pieces of WordPress, so let's dive in and take a look. What permalinks are and what it's talking about is if we go to our WordPress admin under settings, there is a permalinks menu. Okay, and it brings you to a page that looks like this. Permalinks are these extra endings to your pages. Essentially, how is WordPress going to present your URLs to users? As you create new pages, as you create new items in your menus, how will Google see those and interpret them? For example, I've got a website here and I'm just going to click on membership area. Okay, this is a new page in WordPress. Notice the URL up here. Okay, it uses what's called URL variables, and you can see that up here. It's not very user friendly. Nobody knows what page 5572 is. It's really kind of an ugly system to present your URLs this way. And Google will see this. Google will go ahead, and if I roll over all of my different links over here on the side, you can actually see them down there on the bottom and how ugly they are. Okay, those aren't very user friendly. People like to go to websites and be able to say, hey, this is EasyCart, this is the products, this is product name. Okay, so we want to fix that. And what you want to typically run with, and you can see in here in our settings there's several different methods, but usually the best option is going to be the post name. These are going to be more written out post title type explanatory URLs. These others are going to have dates, numerics, they're going to be kind of cryptic, they're not going to be nearly as user friendly. Okay, you can also have custom structures in here, and people may actually have that built, and it's going to cause issues a lot of times with other software that you have installed. So you want to make sure you're not on a custom structure for the most part, unless you really know what you're doing. So let's change this to post name. Let's go ahead and save our permalinks, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to change the entire site. Now if I roll over and go to this membership area, you can see it's actually a written out, I'm on EasyCart and I'm on membership area page. It's actually a text written, user friendly. If I go to account, it says there, and now I'm at my account page. And that's what Google will index. It's more user friendly, it's more SEO friendly because these keywords are going to actually be in your URL. So it's important you do that. Okay. If you run some other software, for example, EasyCart. EasyCart is an e-commerce plugin. It's going to have things like products, and it's going to make posts for all of your products. So let's say you have 1,000 products. You don't want to have to create pages and posts for every single product. It's going to do that for you, and it's going to use what's called a link slug. And in WordPress, the link slug is actually going to be what your URL will use to see the product. So if I click in here, for example, view this product, you can see it's going to the store, and then it's pulling in the denim coat. And that is what the actual link slug is doing, is it's presenting this section of this post. And so you can actually get very SEO friendly products, posts, whatever you're trying to create by using link slugs. Now it's important to know that if you come in here and have a product, let's say in a website, and it's been used and it's been indexed by Google and it's getting really good traction, it's probably got a dedicated URL. You probably don't want to come in here and change this by EasyCart. I don't want to change that because you're going to be changing the URL, and that is what your search engine score has been building. And so you really have to be careful with your link slugs and your permalinks. You want to set them up properly the first time. You want to make sure you're using post names and that you have a good readable link slug, and then let Google do its thing, because it can take weeks and months and you might have a lot invested with your link slugs like that. Okay, so that's what they do. In EasyCart, for example, we can always rebuild those. If we go to settings and permalinks, and maybe you change that, come in here and hit save again. And what that does is that's going to rebuild all your links. If you ever get 404 errors or your permalinks are broken, it's really good to know that you can just go in there and hit save again, and it will rebuild your links. So that's what permalinks do. It's a really important part of WordPress. It's a really important part for you to know what it's doing. It happens with pages. It happens with posts. If we come in here to a page and I open up one of my pages, let's just open up a random page, you're going to see those permalinks. Okay, this is what the permalink is right up here, and that's why it's so important, because you set that, and you probably want to set it the first time and kind of let it be. Otherwise, you lose some of your placements, or you possibly lose some of your placements in your search engine stuff. Okay, if you install some other software like Yoast SEO, they let you also change the slug, which is again changing that portion of your URL. Okay, so that's what it does. Again, quick tutorial, quick run over of what permalinks are, and a few tips. Again, if you want to see more videos of how-tos, we've got some on how to secure your website, or how to add users, or anything from creating pages all the way to installing EasyCart or e-commerce. Let us know. We've got a lot of videos on our how-tos. Thanks for watching.